Well, a new video circulated online shows an activist promoting abortion to young children, literally promoting it. A recent entry in the YouTube series Kids Meet introduced children to a pro-abortion activist called Amelia Bonnow. In the video, we blurred the kids' faces out, by the way. She teaches that abortion is part of, quote, God's plan. Watch.
Why did you have an abortion?
A few years ago, I got pregnant, and I really didn't want to have a baby. You go to the doctor, and they put this little straw inside of your cervix, and then inside of your uterus, and then they just suck the pregnancy out. And it was like a crappy dentist appointment or something. It was just like, this is like a body thing that's kind of uncomfortable. But then it was over, and I felt really just grateful that I wasn't pregnant anymore.
What do you think God thinks about abortion?
I think it's all part of God's plan.
Well, like virtually everyone on the left, Bonnow is an abortion enthusiast, and she means it. She has the word abortion tattooed on the inside of her lower lip. Lila Rose is the founder and president of Live Action, and she joins us to assess this. By the way, has this been in any way tampered with by YouTube? I know that.
No.
Right. So
a million views on YouTube.
A million views.
It's up and running.
And they haven't demonetized it.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is this video? What's it for?
This video is a piece of propaganda, Tucker. I mean, you have people at the Kids Meet YouTube channel, Hi Ho Kids, and there's also a video about transgender. There's other videos that are basically trying to get 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds to be comfortable with things that are harmful. And this woman is a really wounded person. I mean, she's trying to justify her abortion to 8-year-olds and trying to validate herself to 8-year-olds about the abortion that she had. And there's really two paths you can take on abortion. Either it's something that you acknowledge it takes a life, and you grieve that and you heal from that, and that's what we hope for women and men all over the country. Or you stuff the grief, you stuff the truth about what abortion really did to that child, and then you go around like Amelia Bonnow and you try to get more women to have abortions and you try to legitimize it even to children. That's what's happening.
It just seems like this is a change. So even people who support Roe v. Wade, I think historically would be very uncomfortable with something like that. Someone promoting abortion, which is clearly killing it. Everyone knows that it is.
Right.
Promoting it as a positive act to kids. I mean, you wouldn't have seen anything like that 10 years ago.
I think it's the desperation of the pro-abortion movement right now. They've lost, Tucker. I mean, science shows us when life begins. Life begins at the moment of conception, where you have a unique individual human life, genetically distinct from the mother, just needs time and nourishment to grow. They said, well, who's going to take care of these babies? You have thousands now of pregnancy and health centers pro bono providing care to mothers, young mothers, families, and children in the pro-life movement. So there's really no argument anymore, no justification anymore for why we need abortion in this country.
Is there anybody running for president in the Democratic side who would, you think, publicly criticize that video?
No, and that's the thing. The Democratic Party is lockstep with abortion extremism.
It doesn't, I mean, look, if the Democratic Party was a party of populist economics, working class economics, without that kind of insanity, maybe it would have like normal people voting.
They're going to lose every time if they continue to keep with the extremists on this, with the Amelia Bonnows shouting their abortion, with the activists saying abortion through all 9 months. Late-term abortion is great, paid for by the taxpayer, all 9 months. It's the vast majority of Americans, poll after poll, wants abortion restrictions. That's the fact.
Or at least acknowledge it. It's really sad. It's really sad.
Really sad.
I mean, best case, it's really sad. Lila Rose, thank you very much. Great to see you.
Tucker.